the way some people they see, in fact, APC don't accept, some they say APC don't accept. But now we don't get on the top man for the main opposition party, Sidi Tunis. Hello, sir. Good evening. Welcome to latest.
Good evening. Thank you very much for getting me online.
Yeah, of course, Sidi live, and of course, on the hottest program na Kamakwe Kaine or Kentu Radio. And the entire people are Kaine and out of Kaine, they get you, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm glad for the with Tuna, and I tell them plenty I do, and I pray let God continue for protect and guide we all in this country and carrying a district particularly.
Mr. Sidi Tunis, people now, some sectors of people they say the APC, the main opposition party, we're not ready for the development of this country at all, not for where election end up, we're not ready for participate, and now the country will be stand, they don't call not able adhere at all. Not what happened really? Where until now we start on a decision?
Well, what we do actually as a party now for ensure say we uphold democracy in this country. Now for ensure say we uphold the rule of law. Now for ensure say we protect the dignity and the integrity and the rights of the citizens of this country. What happened on the 24th of June, we all know. And what happened after the 24th of June, the results we Congres announced, everybody knows. So many things go wrong. So many attacks happen on we party offices. We get sided with them, born with members, then host them. With them born with party office, then even as I talk to you now, we get hundreds of people with the jail when are members and supporters of the APC. We get plenty more we hide in our bush when are members and supporters of the APC because they're not able to go back now their homes there, especially in the south and the eastern part of this country. All of that one they did because of waiting happened during the electionary period, before the electionary period, and after the electionary period. You get so many people who lost their lives. We as a party want for Timap Farm for ensure say then people and they all get justice. And the one them we're responsible for some of their actions, then they face the full force of the law. Yes, election don't happen, they don't announce results. The APC as a party they get plenty concerns the way they don't raise, relating to that election results day. We get plenty things that we don't ask government for look into. We don't ask the international community for help with. For ensure say one, we make sure within Mr. Connor and the people in our ECSL do, somebody not go come tomorrow and do the worst. Waiting the soldier man then, the policeman then do during this election we pass, where they harass people there, arrest people there, kill people there, shoot directly at party offices, attack presidential candidates, running mates of the APC. We see it happen. Kono, Kenema, and even in Freetown. It happened repeatedly. We're not going to just accept as it is because people say election they don't announce results. Let we move on. No, we not feel Sidi in the right way for go for Salone. We not feel Sidi go good for the people of this country.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Tunis, but people say until now not ever accepted the result at all, and of course we're not saying a win.
Not a win no more talker. We get with result. We know say as per waiting happy. Now, waiting Connor announced and not reflect waiting the people of this country say. Not a win no more talker. All the international observers we come. Now the same thing they say. The National Elections Watch, when I knew we don't observe election in this country for many years, they all challenge the results when Mr. Connor announced. Now that makes we don't say, okay, you don't pronounce President Bill, fine. But let we get the results then, we pull now the polling stations then, so that we go compare with we all get. Say today, enable produce the results. Even the one that will be announced, they don't pull them at their website. When you go to ECSL website, no results, not the day again. They don't pull all come out. So if you're not electoral commissioner, you don't announce results. Now the whole world don't ask you, say, okay, this result when you don't announce, give we and by polling stations. And then are they people and vote, now they then count the results then. All man get your RRF forms. Produce your own by now. You chief electoral commissioner, let compare you with your own then. They say you know they do it. They don't refuse for do that one day. So how we get for make comparison now with who your results that we'll get with AON we get. So your results different from everybody else AON. AON different from the international observers AON different from National Elections Watch AON different from we now the APC we own. But we get with RRFs as polling stations enable. Take for example Carine. Now one election happened the same day. Presidential, parliamentary, local council elections. Presidential, they say, na 9,550 or so. 9 President Bill get na Carine. But when it comes to parliamentary, they say 19,950. 9 SLPP get na Carine district. How is that possible? So, then do that just because they don't want for this seat to SLPP in a Carine district. And when we compare with real results, it not match. You know, so these are the things where the challenge where people get to understand. If we not correct this now, somebody else go come tomorrow and do the worst thing. Pass with him, Mr. Kone don't do. So in that case, election not going to mean anything to we anymore. People go just go vote. But now for nothing, waiting the electoral commissioner wants to announce, now he go announce. Whether we vote, now waiting he want to announce, like how Mr. Kone do so, now he go announce. So it's not the use. People then die for vote. People then lost their property then because they want vote. People then they will swell and tear gas because they want vote. And when they don't vote, you not give them the results. You go announce what you want to announce, and they not fairable.
So the decision we're gonna take for no participate at all, not in the parliament, you know, the local council, you know, city councils, not the right decision and at all. It never affects Salone at all.
That decision they still stand. We take them because we still say certain things will be done. Now the president don't talk say again for set up elections review committee. Fine, we welcome that one day. And we hope, say, the elections review committee will be inclusive of political parties, and we will get international players then, so it will get credibility. That's how we all go sit down and really look at what's happening and see how we go correct them mistakes then they so it not go happen in the future. We now a party we love this country. We want to see development at Salone. Now we don't do the biggest development than any political party in the history of this country. In terms of road, in terms of hospitals, in terms of schools, in terms of, you know, anything we get for do with development. So we know it's in our governance, we know it's in our development. We are a party, we care for the ordinary people of this country. Now that means when APC they rule, you know they see things and they dare like how they see now. So when APC they rule, you know they see sufferness, poverty like how they see now. So money they circulate, money they flow. People they able to afford their living because we own party now for the ordinary people we they cater. At the grassroots of the people of this country, we they pay attention. That is why we they bring programs like free healthcare, we will cater for people, we they bring programs that for like scholarship, free education, for women the way they offer sciences and then kind things and they. So this move will make so now for ensure say the right way the people of this country get for elect their leaders then, or elect the people the way they want, or make them govern them, or make them rule them. They not lost that right because the electoral commissioner say get the power for announce any kind of results we want for announce and nobody not for questioner. So the people of this country for understand that nobody not run bad propaganda say, oh, APC not like Salone because they lost election. Now make them not they want for Sidi. They say they're parliamentarian, they're not for work. They're councillors, they're not for work. No, not to the one day.
All right. Okay.
Now you and me, we right. Now we they try for protect so. If you not take this step tomorrow, something worse could happen.
All right. For the listening, this is Sidi Tunis, where now the publicity secretary for the main opposition party, the APC, where we try to get online on the stance of APC, they're not able to participate at all because they get 1 to 3 course and the way after election end up. Mr. Tunis, people they say, in fact, APC from the start, no bigger unity in our party. There was division really, this one they go so, this one they go so. Every campaign, effectively. They say we want to work for lost the election really. There's nothing resulted to what happened so.
Well, I'm not gonna say so. I mean, if they believe that talk the way then they talk, let Mr. Connell produce the results. If they really feel say the people of this country not vote for the APC, if they feel say APC not campaign effectively, if they feel say unity not be in at the APC, fine. Let Mr. Connell produce the results, but let we see. If not true, then they talk. If the people of Salone not vote for APC, let us see. Let Mr. Connell produce the results.
Yeah.
But all they say will not be organized, will not campaign, but then go shoot now with office then. Then go burn with office then. In the whole of Pujan district, they not allow polling agents there for APC for whole day. So why then they afraid? If they
it never happened at all.
It not ever happened in the history of this country. For that election day, a whole district then grab all the polling agents and they for a party say no, we're not for money to election. Where a get for reach the point as Sojaman they escort them out of the district for their own safety, for their own lives. It not ever happened in the history of this country. It not ever happened in the history of this country. Then go attack political party office, then burn the office. It not ever happened in the history of this country during this democratic Sierra Leone. During election, soldier and police then go barricade the whole party office, then shoot they say then kill most of man inside it. Now the first time this all them things they are not happy. Now that make we in our APC say no, that's why we don't happen. So it not ever happen. If we not take action, worse things will happen in the future. And you're not going to find for the people of this country.
Other group of people they say when an SFP in the opposition they can abide to all laws them, they work with una, but una way when the opposition when they torment the party they take from bill in first time in office, yeah, will not be agree work with them at all, not when they torment all of those things. You started to what happens, sir.
The one way they talk so let them show me one law where APC no abide to. All kinds of things happen to APC. They remove 10 of the MPs in a parliament. Where the law clearly states if you remove MPs, how you for replace them and by election. They're not called by election. Then go appoint the judge, appoint, not to elect to appoint SLPP members then for replace with MPs in a parliament. Then 10. APC said, no, we're not first. That same day, they then go back and fire tear gas now with offices. They arrest over 300 of the members then. We first? No, we're not first. All kinds of things we then do first term of President during the regime. We're not first. So which law we break? In fact, the only reason why peace be in this country now because APC always talk to them in membership for remain law abiding. The way they talk to you, they arrest me, they lock me in a CID. I did it for 3 days. We party fed? No, we party not fed. We make delegation for go meet State House for talk to President Leone, then beat we, then drag we. Political party leaders then. We fed? No, we not fed. So which law we break? Which law? Which way we not be one for work with the government?
So
if the opposition don't make delegation, we write several letters to President Bill. We write several letters to the international community where they raise concerns about all of the issues they have. So they listen to we? No, they're not listening. So which law we break?